Hey there, Silver-Tongued Devil here, and in this live stream we are back on Into the Radius, continuing from that little first impressions-y look that I had a couple of days back at the end of the Onward stream. We don't have much gear to our name. We've been out and done a couple of missions. Now is the dangerous time. We have no armor. We have very little resources. And we don't have a lot going for us. So if the count's going to be high, he knows the count's going to be high. If the death toll is going to be high, it'll be this stream. But there shall be no panicking, and hopefully no death. Let's hit Peninsula and see how we get on. Now, I do want to try Forest, but as I was watching from the last stream that I did, Forest is looking like it's a bit of a stuttery mess, which, yeah, that one, Kim, that one. So, yeah, We'll basically, we'll see how we get on. The game seems to perform fine whilst streaming now. Oh man, we need food. I didn't even eat before we come out. Idiot. Well, hopefully the Radius shall provide. We'll find ourselves some crackers. So we have killed enemies up until a certain point. We're going to carry on. You could make a how-to. As DG's saying though, I think I've done like 3/4 of the step to getting the Team Beef stuff up and running, so it shouldn't be too difficult for me. I think the hardest part, I assume you need like all the developer mode and everything. That background noise is really fucking haunting. By continually talking to you guys, it's actually saving my psyche, I think. If I was listening to that, I would be getting more and more angsty and going more and more insane. It's a lovely, lovely background. Lovely background side of things. Lovely, lovely. Right, let's go down this way, because I don't know if they've put anything on the coast yet. Ooh. And when we're... Can you hear that? Ow. Ooh. Yeah, when you get closer to the water, it sounds like another like background ambience-y sound effect kicks in. But now I can hear what I can only describe as screaming in the distance. Ah, yeah, someone, I mean, apparently doof is also slang for doofus in the States as well. Somebody called me a doof as far as our last Onward stream, and I was like, quite, indeed. Ooh. Now, we looted everything over there last time, and mission is that... Oh. That way. I think Doofus was the American, and then I think it was stolen from your good selves. Let's just oh, I've smashed the Grimlord update to bits. I've done everything. I've completed it all. I've seen all the extra stuff that's on offer. And the one thing that I will say about Grimlord is, although it feels a little bit out of character for the game, it's good. It is good. So, oh, we have to come back here. So this is one of the other kinds of anomalies, and we need to get through this to be able to get the goodness inside, and the way that we do that is we point a light source at it. Apparently the range of that has increased as well, so we actually took some damage there. So those ones require light to be pointed at it for it to give up that good stuff. Where's the other one? Is it over there? There is. Oh, it's up there. It's up there. And then this. Well, this is actually quite nice. This works out quite nice. Let's go around all this nonsense. This works out quite nice because now I can show you the third one. I tell you what, every single one of these that I see in the mist looks like a person. So if this was the full release, I would be a little bit disappointed, but I know that that's not the case. So, hello, Matt. Yeah, I do. They'd be silly not to. It's money on the table. It's money on the table for what I understand is not a great lot of work. This is a load of doilies, and all we have to do to get this one is just reach in and grab it, and those doilies go. I don't know if that triggers anything, but that's mission complete. But we're going to go a little further in. Anything that you see stutters wise and performance wise, and hello Anderson, welcome to the stream. Let me just read that again. If this was the state of the official release, what would you grade it? Difficult, because we both know it's not. If this was it, if it was released like this as is and no more improvements, then yeah, obviously I'd be a little bit disappointed, because as good as it looks and as good as it actually feels, and I'm talking about the smoothness here, remember that you guys might see some jutters, but I don't. I was reviewing the footage that we had, the footage that I collected from the other day, and a lot of the jags and a lot of the screen tearing and stuff like that, I didn't see in the headset, but you guys did in the stream. And when we've done Into the Radius PCVR, it's the other way around. I get the bad stuff and you guys get the good stuff. So that's all. There's loads of loot in there. That's all the motivation you should need for going into Cold Cause. Loads of loot, and you can go in there at night, and it won't make too much of a difference to your lighting levels. What more motivation could you need? It's a difficult question to ask, though, as far as like my thoughts on this game is, so far so good. They've done a fantastic job, and I played Into the Radius when it first came out, and kind of like look at it now on Quest Standalone, and I am hopeful that the team at CM Games will be able to do a similar job. What I have obviously expressed my concerns about with the whole CM Games and their direction on this. Oh, you shit. Ow. Right, let's see if we can sidestep it. Where are you, little shit? Okay, and sidestepping. Sidestepping. That's something else. Oh, you bastards. Sidestepping. Sidestepping. Will it work? Come on. Come on, do it. Sidestep. Nope. No sidestepping spawns for us. Oh, that's oh, that must be a TT bullet. Oh, it's 9x19. Okay, fair enough. So I don't know where that enemy came from, because we haven't. I mean, I suppose we have set off a mission back there, but I don't quite know where that enemy came from. They are, and they're particularly dangerous now. Usually you can yes, they do pause when launching, but when there's multiple of them, that makes things very, very, very difficult. What you used to be able to do is they didn't have quite as a pronounced pause when they dived at you, but if you could put yourself between them and a solid object, they would jam into it and make them an easy kill. And I kind of like that, and I don't know if it's a bug that isn't working anymore. Oh, fuck off. What are you bloody anomalies playing at? Well, right, okay, so I do kind of like that it's all tight-packed and shit. The way that we're supposed to play this is we throw one of those to set that off, let it do its stab, and then run past it. That's how you're supposed to. The only thing I don't like about that is the amount of ribbons that we've got to throw is now limited. Now, I was never a massive one for using them because if you get close, you can set them off. So... No, these are all good things to help you... I mean, again, that's something that's always been a thing in the Into the Radius games or in later iterations of them, is you've... What the fuck is this? You've always been able to... Ah, okay, they're not... I see. Hello, Bucky. Being able to adjust everything the way you want it to has... been a thing within the Into the Radius side of things, so you can tone the experience to how you want it, and I always think that that's quite important. We've got a free little thingy here. Let's get that stowed away. We'll keep those. Oh, good. Oh, good. Parkour, parkour. That's not... Oh, fuck. Fuck. Yeah, a little bit. Where are you going? I've got some parkour to do here. Do you mind? Fucking hell. We're getting a bit short of ammo already. Oh dear. Okay, might not have brought enough ammo. I hate this sort of thing in VR games. It never... What? You? And that was all because I was striving over there for Ash. That hurt a lot. Right. Right, I think mistakes have already been made here. I'm going home. I've had enough. Now, I did want to, whilst we've got some life, there's some testing that I want to do. If we run past these, I don't think we get hurt by them, as long as we don't go too close to them. So that's good. But setting them off and running past them was the way that I used to deal with them previously. So yeah, we're going to need some feed. We do need some health. We don't want to be using stims, if we can help it. And we'll come back fresh because I'm already running out of ammunition because there's more enemies down there than there normally is. So, yeah. What a lot of fun. And we need some feed. I think you did. And, I mean, the thing is, I've played the style of games now to be reasonably familiar with them, so scared isn't the word that I would use to describe it, although that may change when we come across more creepers and definitely when we get to the forest. No, quite right. It is cooperative, but not cross-play cooperative at the moment. Now, I don't know if that'll change. There's a potential that it won't, because I get the impression that to get this on the PC, they might have had to change quite fundamental things about the game, and it's the one weak area that Into the Radius actually has. Oh, this is the way. It's the one weak area that I think Into the Radius 2 has, is that the cooperative, there are so many desyncing issues. It's pretty bad. Or at least there was. These are things that I need to test. If this is anything like the co-op experience that I played, then cooperative is going to be pretty dire. Again, my feelings on cooperative of this game: you don't need cooperative in this game. It's all about that lonely wanderer side of things. Am I bothered that it's in the game? No, of course not. You know, the more there's people that will not play this game by themselves, and so they then lose out. Yeah, no, of course. Right, we need ammunition. That's not many. We'll be getting... See, the problem is we'll be getting plenty of ammunition. God's sake, I'm such a miser. Do you know what scares me the most in this game? Spending money. Spending money scares me in this game. Right, let's get some crackers. Now, we do have to remember to pay for all of this. This shop system as well is fucking sublime. I love it. I don't know what the difference between a chocolate bar and crackers is, other than chocolate bars are more expensive than crackers. And again, as we know, I am quite a cheapskate when it comes to these things. So let's grab the absolute minimum of how much ammunition I think we're going to need. I ain't touching any of that yet. To be fair, I don't think we're the right security level. I'm seeing a lot of warping and jittering in the headset, so don't be too alarmed. Again, it's part of the reason why I didn't want to spend too much time in here. Oh my god, that's half our money! But at least we can survive. At least we can survive out there. I mean, to be fair, it was probably just as well that we came back, because we have got this completed, and if we're trying not to visit Forest right now... Yeah, no, there I can understand. I think you can. Yeah, I think you can get night vision. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of exfil still. I don't know. Oh, don't tell us all of them are in... Oh, they're all in Forest. I just wanted some tasks in Peninsula. What are you doing to me? Should we go and brave Forest? It'll be fine for me. It just won't be great for you guys. That's all. It'll be... you know what? No. Because there's a gun that I want, and I want to show off that little secret area. Right, let's get some magazines done. There we go there. Yeah, sorry, this is Quest 3 only. As far as what I do on my channel, it's always... I always try and stick to Standalone, because I am not a fan of the old PC VR. And this is the perfect example of why I am not a fan of PC VR, in that when I've got a decent PC, I've got a decent internet connection as well, and I have never been able to get into the Radius looking as good as this and as smooth as this as well. So, and again, I know, yes, I know you're experiencing a little juddering on your end. I would imagine... I don't know, because the thing is, I don't even know if they're going to make this cross-buy steady. I don't even know if they're going to make this cross-buy. I hope they do. Cross-buy is that if you buy it on the Quest, you get it on the... I don't even know what they call it now, the Rift Store? Or the Oculus... Yeah, whatever the PC VR but for Quest is. So you get it on there for free as well. If they do that, then I think they will really push the whole crossplay side of things, I think. But again, I have no idea of their plans. Well, this is what I'm liking. Thing is, I think it looks particularly good on the Quest 3, but it could look worse than this, and I would be happy, because it is smooth. This, like, it may not look like it, whilst I'm moving through these areas. But when you see, but most of the time it will, except when we go in the forest. When you see this running at its smoothest, that is what I see at nearly all times. I'll tell you when I don't, and it's usually when we're back at base. The fuck is this bollocks? Where are these people coming from? Is this a new thing? Are there like spawn points now? Fuck off! Oh man, that concerns me greatly if there's spawn points, because that's an enemy. That was one of the shotgun wielding mimics, and yeah, so this is part and parcel of the problem, and again, I need to do some more extensive testing before I start reporting these bugs, but us questies are going to have this game pretty fucking rough in all ways. One, it is misty. Now, I like the mist. I think it really adds atmosphere, but obviously it is part and parcel of what they've had to do to coax the performance out of this game. Without the mimics, without the mimics having, I didn't eat. Oh, we've got them in the bag though, haven't we? Yum. Oh man, cost of living is going up massively. Why can't I just smoke a fag and... Oh man, what cracker addiction. Well, I suppose we get to sell the empty box. So, yeah, with the mist as is at the moment, part of the problem with this potentially is mimics are supposed to have that healthy orange glow on their mouth or their eyes so that they can be identified at quite a distance. We don't have that. A simple questies don't... Shit. Don't. Where are these people coming from? This is a silly amount of enemies so far. And I've got it on normal. Oh, God. I hope this isn't a sign of things to come. This is going to break my fucking heart and my bank balance. Oh dear, oh dear. So yeah, as I was saying, because so it's looking like spawns don't catch on trees, so that's a big problem. And enemies, yeah, we're going to need plenty, K2, because this isn't exactly the gangbusters gun, although I have got ammunition for the next gun. Has that gone in? Yes, it has. Cool. Right, let's we need to run and jump this. There we go. Can we go round? I don't want to get hit by you. Fuck me, how dense! See, the thing is, story for me in this game has never been the reason why I play it. It's always been, you know, for me, it's always been about the experience. For me, the story of this game is kind of told with what we're doing, and that's the best kind of story. The kind of story that isn't rammed down your face. Can we not get hit by these this time? How far out do we need to be? Ow. Oh, fuck off! God, it's like everything here is out to kill me. Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, hang on. Is it about the center? It might be. It is the... That's my story. Come on now. I'm trying to get as far away back from this as possible, because I don't think you have to take damage. Come on! Quiet, you! I don't think... No, so if you're far enough away from that, you don't have to take damage from it. When it, like, after lighting it up, it spits out all those glass shards. So you don't have to take damage. Hello? What have we here? Oh, hello. Bit of ash. Cash for cash. Not that way. Elon Musk of VR, indeed. Right. Can we actually get round here? Yes. Now, the thing is, with the amount of enemies that have been... Yeah, those spaces, like, and hands as well. Don't forget about those hands. With the amount of enemies that have been present and correct so far, I'm concerned about what we're going into. I really, really am. So, let's try not to die, everybody. There's no need to put Doc to work if we don't have to. He will be the first one to tell you that he doesn't want to do the counting. He's just one of those, you know, those heroes that don't wear capes that you're always hearing about. He tells me that he's one of those. So, and I mean, I don't know if I believe it or not. Hello, Zane. How we doing? And yeah, unlucky, dude. On the, honestly, it was only until my contact at CM Games, one of the I think he's like the lead developer or something, said to me like, oh, would you mind putting the 15% discount code in to the comments on your video? And I was like, that's a fucking good idea. So I did. If only I was getting some kind of kickback out of it, that'd be great, wouldn't it? You guys get 15% off, I get something out of it. It'd be great. Hey, it keeps us fucking streamer types humble, doesn't it? Nothing quite like feeding streamers their pie now, is there? It can't just be Von that does it, you know. You've all got to join in. All got to join in. Right, let's make sure we're going into this prepared, because this up here used to be where all the combat was, but it's now looking like it's a little bit more spread out. This is new to me. That's new to me. Hello. So this is what I was talking about. If you know what to look for, you don't have to hunt artifacts down anymore. They're kind of just there. So, right. That's the way. I don't know what this is. Let's go and have a look, shall we? Interesting. So yeah, this island was always here, but there was never a bridge leading across to it. So let's cross the bridge and go and poke what's on the other side, shall we? I can't... If there is nothing here, I can't see there being... Ooh, I can't see there being nothing here forever. Okay, it gets awful misty. Yeah, it'll probably be like a mission and they'll spawn a load of enemies here. Or maybe they've just put it in because there are going to be some paths that lead to fucking nowhere. That is an into the radius thing. There are some places that look really interesting to live. They got fuck all there. Fuck all. Might have to petition though to have that fucking bridge put over there, because this bridge is sketchy as fuck. And yeah, I think someone asked, you know, I'm just playing this in normal difficulty at the moment. If I could have my hand track, that would be great. Come on now. Don't play silly buggers. Oh, actually, no. Play silly... Come on. Come on. Play silly buggers. No. There we go. There we go. Zane's one of those doing God's work and watching my stream with 2 accounts. Right, let's test said theory again, shall we? So it does look like if you sprint, you can get around them. And they don't take as much damage as they used to, because this is a weak-ass pop gun and doesn't do a lot. Right, let's see if these tricks work they usually do in VR. Well, would you look at that? And now we can get a nice good look at what we're fucking dealing with. It kind of looks like a bit of I Am Groot-y sort of setup, doesn't it? I wonder what the weak point is. Looks like it's the stem of the head. We're learning. We're learning. So yeah, this is always quite a thing in VR. Yeah, Fragments definitely looking great. The thing that I think I might like about the Fragments as much is it's that jerky movement. That's always been something, especially in films where something's coming at people. Did that light just turn on? That's fucking horrible, man. I'm sure it was draw distance. It was draw distance. Good. There's no one in there. It's just, look, I'm totally doing it. See, that's me. I'm doing that. I don't even know if you guys can see the light. But yeah, that unnatural jerky movement is definitely something that gets me in horror films. If you're gonna shit me up, you do it with that jerky movement coming directly at you. Zombies, they're not a problem. Infected, I'd rather not. They can sprint, and I'm not A, that fast, or B, that fit. I'll take normal zombies any other day. That's just an... Everyone with the alt accounts out tonight, is it? Good. Good, we like that. Boost those numbers. We like that. Yep. 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 It's one of the things that's actually got me thinking as well, because I've put this pouch on and I'm potentially going to be using this for magazines, my empties, my overload, and also potentially for packing. But we shouldn't be packing in game. We should be packing at home, because once again, time in the radius moves a lot fucking faster than back at home. So here we are. This, I think it's just that. I'll have to confirm whether it is all the items on here, but we get a free packet of, well, not a full packet of fags. And the thing is, that used to be that used to be an intact one, and now it's not. Previously, that is always there. So we'll get that one cleaned up and see how we go. Right, starting to get a little less on the old lighting conditions. So let's make sure we've at least got a source. Maybe because... So yeah, it looks like they've spread the enemies out a little bit, in that there's... Hello, Jeff. There's little bits and pieces. Little bits and pieces more spread out across Peninsula, whereas previously there was a hell of a fight in the first town and a hell of a fight here, but not a lot else. Yeah, the USS Rotten Crotch indeed. Oh, look at this! All the fucking good stuff. This is what we like. Any more ash? No more ash. We always want to be on the look for ash, though. And there is a little pier down there. I think I visited that already. We've got a couple of buildings to check out. There is an anomaly spot that we need to have a look at also. Oh, this is good. I hear scrabbling that way, and it looks like we have an invitation for tea and a cigarette. Oh, good. Also, very cool. Why is there scrabbling? Now that sound used to mean... Can you guys hear that? That sound... There was two sounds. There was the clipping of scissors. Used to mean that there's a creeper about, and I don't know if they've done that on purpose, but it sounds like it's trapped in the fucking roof. Yeah, I didn't drop that. So let's Let's just check our corners here. Yeah, that's definitely... That's 100% that is the sound of a... Oh, what's it? A creeper. Good. Good, good, good. Well, that's getting a bit stuttery. This is getting a bit stuttery for me, so I don't know what it's going to be like for you. But who cares, man? There's fucking loads of loot in here. Hell, we can't even catch you scavenging alone, Kim. Jesus. Into the radius. I don't... That sound is normally the scrabbling of a creeper. If I remember rightly, it was identified as a bug that there was a creeper caught around here, and I think they might have just left it in there to fuck players over. So there's the... So I think he's up there, and I don't think you can get up there. But we'll have a look around, shall we? No. So he's definitely in this area. Sounds like he's in there, in that little window. So anyway, right, this is quite a dangerous area to go into. These are what we are looking for as well. Although there is loose loot, it's these green and what are they? Green and red, and I think yellow, like specific containers and boxes around the place that have loot in them as well, or can have a loot spawn in them. So, oh, we're getting close to something. And yeah, as far as Into the Radius is concerned, if you never got into... Like, I know plenty of people that have played Into Radius and have been like, boring. And I can see why. I can see why you might think that. But again, it depends on how much you're there for combat, how much you're there for looting. It depends on what you're there for. Ooh, ooh. Please don't. Lovely. It depends on what your in-game experience, what you're expecting. Oh, easy. This I'm liking. This is definitely an improvement from the first game. Previously, Anomalies weren't in these clusters quite as badly until a little bit later on. Now they are, and it feels fucking dangerous. I like it. Don't spike me, you little shit. Good. Cool. More cool stuff. Sort that all out later. Let's have a quick gander up here. Hey! And then it's time to go home. Don't spike me. Yeah, right. Far too fucking many of them. The 70s can have them, man. 70s can have them. Right. Will this hurt? No. Might have actually fixed fall damage on this game as well. Now, do we have to go back the way we came, or is the teleporter anomaly thingy about? Steady, cowbell, steady. I feel tin tub. I remember. Yeah, yeah, time to go. It's getting dark. Although, having said that, the darkness... What we at? Okay, so it may get darker by magnitudes again, but the darkness, that's not too bad, I think, in combination with the mist that we have. I used to think that this was some sort of interdimensional gateway, akin to fucking... Did that actually go through? That's amazing. I used to think it was like Event Horizon, but it's not. It's not Event Horizon at all. That's fucking... Look at that. Look at that. That's the cigarette butt that I threw through the teleporter, and it actually came out the other side. Well done, CM Games. It's the little... Oh, shit, I just turned my fucking controllers off by clapping them together, you fucking idiot. It's little things like that in VR games. You know it's a good game when devs are doing shit like that. How long did it take to program the fact that a teleporter would allow another object in? How many hours of programming time did that take? You know, could have been quite a lot, or maybe they've got a robust enough system that allows it. Other games, that item just, we've seen it. Other games, that item would have just flown through. And like, you go like, oh, why didn't it teleport through? This game, when it does what it should do, I don't know. It's these little things that I always feel the need to applaud, because the people that do them, that pay attention to those small details, this is how you get immersed in VR. This is how immersion happens. Is there a soapbox in here? No, no soapbox. How did I miss all of this? Hello? Hello? All sorts of cool stuff in here. Might have missed this on the way here last time. That looks like it might be a pistol, or go in a pistol holder at the very least. And as I said as well, some of you might think I'm taking the piss here. That stuff like that genuinely impresses me. Like, you know, I like to think that when I'm doing, well, other than the most recent one, I think it was, where I had a little oversight. When I'm doing my tips and tricks videos, when I'm doing my live streams, it may not come across every time, but I do try to pay attention to the little details. And I'd like to think that it shows in, like, you know, the live streams that I do and the editings. Maybe it comes across, maybe it doesn't, but at least I try. And when I see it done in games, it just adds so much, you know. Any other game, if that had passed through, if I'd have thrown something into the teleporter and it had just passed through the teleporter, basically every other game in VR that I've ever played that has that sort of concept, then I wouldn't have batted an eyelid. Oh yeah, this one's all about that. This, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Barracoon, but this is kind of how we play. Nighttime is additional time for looting on this channel. What happened there? Why did it all of a sudden get lighter? I was going to say, Barracoon's never going to have seen this before. What? Oh, was that a little bit of... Is that the Radius not being particularly happy about me being late out at night? Okay, curfew time. The thing is, because I'm reasonably sure that we've cleared most of this level, we don't need to be too concerned with being fucked over by enemies, but we do need to be obviously careful of anomalies. So, yeah, and I want to make use of what time I have, and it's now doubly important as well. We should clear during the day and then do the vast majority of our looting at night, and the reason being is because, well, sleep is no longer a thing that heals you in this game. It's all about the shower, and what time does affect is the tide, which is coming in 13 hours. What is that ominous hum about, man? I don't know if that's just changes in, like, going from one area to another or something. I think we'll be alright. Hey, look at that. Stars out. Brilliant. Thank you, Vaughn. Yeah, I made a bit of a boo-boo on the old battery side of things. I thought both of them were charged, but only one of them was. So I'm hoping my other battery is... Well, it's actually 3 dots charged, so we should be good. We should be good. We should be good. Okay, maybe we won't be, because I'm already halfway through one of my batteries. So, what's that? So I'm halfway through my external battery after an hour while streaming. That's about average, I think, isn't it? So my battery will be I mean, obviously, you know, mine are getting a bit old now as well. But that kind of bodes quite well. I reckon we'll be able to get about an hour and a half per battery, which is pretty fucking good, to be fair. So right, let's get all of this tidied away. I will tidy a little bit because it needs to go somewhere else. As you guys and gals have seen, I like to stock all of my artifact. Well, none of them. Well, I suppose they are artifacts, aren't they? I like to stack all of my artifacts. Where's that one? Oh, it's on the floor. I like to stack all of my artifacts, or anomalous thingy bobs, anomalous household items here, and I like to put all of my ones of the actual radius anomalous artifact over there, and this is all leading to something. I'm not just doing this to be neat and tidy. It actually makes things convenient, because basically these things later on, these and have I got any more? Don't know. These and those are going to be things that we're going to be handing into the vendor at some point in the future. If we've got it all stacked out nice and neat and tidy, as soon as the missions come up, we can grab the things, throw them into the vendor, get that good cash, and increase our security level nice and quick. I would highly advise anybody starting this game not to sell all of this shit unless you are like desperately short of money. And that's that one there. Right, I think that's all the stuff. So that's the only stuff that we're going to be sorting out. Now it's time for a gun upgrade. Yay! This is, again, it's silly, really. This is one of my favourite parts about Into the Radius, is the gun upgrading experience. What is that? Oh, I don't... there's me reaching for my mica. Don't need a mica. A Fort 17. So this is 9x18 as well. Plus 10% bullet velocity. Well, yeah, I do. Right, why is that plus 10% bullet velocity? I like that. I do like bullet velocity. Interesting. Right, let's get all of this grubby shit. Right, what's that one then? Interesting. Okay, so it's looking like different weapons have different properties. Now, normally, I don't like that, because, you know, I'd like weapons to... One of the things that, again, I really enjoyed from the original Into the Radius is, because of the different ammunition types, which we don't have in this one yet, a lot of guns, I'll put these up here for now, we can go and transfer them back later, a lot of guns were viable all the way through the game. And we've all played games where it's like, oh man, but I really like this gun and it's just not performing anymore, so I can't really use it anymore. And I hate it in games, I really do. Yep, standard operating procedure on this channel, I'll tell you. Hoard all the shit. The reason being is because you never know when you're going to fucking need it. These will need... Ooh. Oh, but as I said, right, look away anybody who's got OCD. Repack these quick. I mean, I should be looking away myself. This game gives me OCD. Definitely. Yeah. Cool, that should be enough ammunition to go out with as well. It's probably too much, but I get the impression from when I played it previously, there's an increased enemy count, but it doesn't look like things like... There's things like... Yeah, there's things that'll come up later on. Oh, I'm hungry again. Oh, that means spending money. Right. We're going to have to go to the forest. Now, let's see Let's see. I'm thinking, depending on the magazine cost, let's go that, that, and that. Yes. Obsessively, compulsively disordered. Always. Now, I think what's going on here is... God, that's dirty as fuck. I think what's going on here is we can still pile up weapons and get more value out of our spray like we used to. I know, right? Oh, well, PP Bison. PP Bison is what I'm going to do, young Zane. Why? 60 round mag capacity. I do like the PP on this. And then... yeah. Right, we'll probably do all of this later. It was this one that I wanted to find out what it is. Fort 17. It looks like a six saucer. Or six saucer. Yeah, look at that, see? After a time, the spray actually comes off. Which, yeah, that means you have to be extra quick if you're going to try and do all of this. So, as stands at the moment, this is only partial. Ooh, that's looking nice. This is a good gun and all of that shit. Takes some time, though. Where's the old dual-wielding technique when I need it? Might need another brush. The one thing that I do like, again, another nice detail, because I don't think it was the case in the original Into the Radius, this is the correct brush. This is the brush that you would use. Not a fucking toothbrush. No, that's for teeth. Believe it or not. Right, we do need to do some feeding. Where's the... Does it need more? I think it does. Man, I feel like I'm wasting so much cleaning fluid. I don't like it. I mean, the thing is, again, we'll be testing later on, but it is usually worth cleaning up your weapons for sale. And I don't see why that would have changed on Into the Radius. No, you need the proper wiring. Right, let's go and have a look at that. And I need to eat. Oh, we've got a shotgun as well. Completely forgot about that. Right, cool. I have a plan. Right, if that's why they've done it then. So you used to be able to put a lot of things inside the bag in specific slots, and it looks like they've got away from that now, and I think that's because you are now able to add modules. Right, we are still going to live off of crackers and fags, so apologies if anybody was expecting me to splurge the big bucks on my character. Sorry, it's not happening. Now then. So that's a modified Fort 17, so that means... oh, look at that. Yeah, there you go. So ones found in the radius are not as good. Yeah, look, bullet velocity plus 30%. Our one's only got a crummy 10%. So weapons found in the radius... I mean, this is the modified version as well. There she is, look. Isn't she beautiful? The PP Bison. Look at this. 60 rounds that bastard holds. I love it. Right. So that is the one. That is the one. I mean, we could probably... I do want to try this, but that's 18... It's 1800! 1800. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Right, so what I do want to do... is modules wise, being able to put armor plates within your armor carriers is quite a cool system. I don't know if it's going to be a pain in the arse yet. We shall see. So these are the ones I believe we need, and that needs to go there, and so that now allows us to carry a secondary weapon on our back. So all of these things are very modular. If we pick up another one, if we find another long weapon, we'll now be able to carry one additional one on our back. And I do like this, that you can adjust it to exactly where you want it, so you can get your rig looking exactly how you want it. That's very cool. Why is that on? And why can't I turn it off? Okay, you can stay on then. So yeah, those are all very cool features. We can also add these things to our bag as well, but I'd rather keep them on my person. Right, I think that... Okay. I would imagine that getting it out will be the same process as taking something off, holding down A, and then... But again, I haven't done any sort of interaction with plate carriers and plate holders. That was before my time. Right, so that's all of that. Now, so we've got that on that side. So we've got shotgun. We'll need some ammunition for that, which we've got back at base. I'm going to see about, because we've got one, taking a GSH out, and we do have a magazine for said GSH, and that'll just give us a little bit more hitting power with our pistol. And... not that one. That one. And a little bit more magazine capacity. Will it? No, of course it won't. That'd be silly. That would be silly. Now, which one of these was looking good? That one's looking better. Where did the... Oh. There's me thinking, like, as soon as I drop something, I can't see it. Yeah, that's gone through the floor. This isn't Contractors Exfil, is it? I forget that also. Right. That can go there. That. Right, let's... Ooh. So here's another top tip for you as well. If you've got empty boxes and you've got a lot of bullets to transport, you can press and hold trigger and put it near the box, and it will slowly tick in. Now that's all well and good, but that ain't going to cut it when you're filling 60 round mags. What you can do is tap the trigger button to pack boxes faster. That also works the other way around. As far as, so you can hold it and it'll auto do it, but quite slowly, but you can tap it real fast and it can all go in there nice and fast. Right, we needed to eat. Man, this guy's fucking hungry for crackers. Jesus. Cool, done. Yeah, exactly, Zane, exactly. That's what I was going to mention next, but then of course, isn't it fun to have to pick all your shit off of the floor all the time? Isn't that fun? Right, okay, little press check. Good, we are in. No safety on this model. That's always probably a bad idea. Cool, we've got plenty of ammunition. Now, we do have the problem of only having one mag for this weapon, I think. And I think it pains me to do this, chat. It really does. That's definitely better, and we don't need two. It fucking pains me to do this, but I'm gonna have to go and buy another magazine. Because we're going into a nasty area. Unless I'm not actually allowed to buy one. Where is it? That's the fort. That's the modified PM. Modified Glock. M9. PM. Oh no. It's not considered like a special. Hello, KO. It's not like considered a special. Glock. Beretta. No. No. Don't tell me we have to find magazines out in the radius. They've got to be... It's got to be... What are these? Oh, checkers and dice. Oh, God. Hopefully you can appreciate the little bit of music that they've put in the background now as well, with the volume up a little bit. Cool. I think we're shit out of luck. I don't think they sell GSH bits and bobs, which means if we are going to use that pistol, we have to... Oh, fuck. Oh, that's wrecked my plan now. Ah, well, never mind. One magazine is enough. It's enough. One magazine will have to be enough, won't it? Right. Let's make sure we've got some... He fucked up. Right. We want to take a box of buck. Box of buck should be enough. We could... Now, although the pouch dip doesn't work, this kind of does. Because it's faster for us to get them out of here than it is... That'll do, I think. If we need more than that, we can top them up on the fly. Cool. Can I actually eject unspents, or do I have to fire? I do. Cool, right, so we can't test that theory. Brilliant. Cool, right. Everybody, keep your eyes peeled. We're on the hunt for GSH mags, so that I can be a fucking tight ass when it comes to my shop. That's basically the reason. It's basically it. Oh, let's also not go out in the fucking dead of night. And I don't know about you guys, but it looks, but my room, there is a place for everything, and everything has its place. This again, as I said, Barracoon, this is part of what we do here. I drop as much things as I can so that there's less downtime spent me fucking about, and more to basically what you want to see, Barracoon, is the reason why I drop stuff on the floor, to try and keep more time in the radius, less time back at the base. These, like when I'm starting up and getting established, though, we will have to spend a little bit of time here. So yeah, let's need to sleep as well. Do we have any additional missions? Nope, we've got them all. Cool. Quick sleepy, and then we're off. Now, we do have to be very careful. We do have to be very careful. Because we ain't got a lot of time. I do mean my royal self. Hey, no, look, you're all part of the experience. I don't put these buckets on the heads of the dummies for my enjoyment. No, no, no. I put them on there for you guys. Yeah, and if that isn't true, then the fact that you're a legend is as well, Kim, in my mind. I mean, that's also not true then, isn't it? Oh, shame. Hello, winner. How we doing? Hopefully, talking with Winner back in. Yeah, that's Sin, isn't it? Is that Sin? Yeah, Winner Cat Sin. Hello, Sin. How we doing? It's a pretty heavy ego. Right, we might get some frame rate issues here, because this area is quite vast. Oh, if you are about to buy this one then, Sin, if you've made your mind up on it, and if you played the first one, there is a discount code. I mean, the thing is, if you know anybody else who's got it, you can get them a couple of quid by using their code, but if you don't, there's a 15% discount code in the description for this one, which makes it a slightly more palatable price. Right. This is fucking dangerous out here, especially at night, so let's, I mean, I don't want to have to save scum it, but I will if I have to. Now, one of... No, I didn't sleep through it, no. Oh, come on. Get off. There we go. No. 8 hours we have, so this is going to be a very quick... This is going to be a very quick little excursion into forest, and we're probably going to try not to kill things, and the reason being is because the tide's going to respawn them anyway, so we're just going to have a little poke around on the outsides. I'm checking my previous routes, ways that I know to get round trouble in this level. I'm also hoping... Like, this is stuttering a little bit for me. There's, well, it's not even stuttering. There's just a bit of, I can see like a bit of shimmer when I turn my head. I'm hoping the longer that we stay in the forest zone, the better that will get. Another PM there. Goody gun drop. So this is a nice little area to always visit for the old loot. But we want to be trying to grab everything that we can in this immediate... and be very aware of the fact that the tide is coming in. And as I said, if I can help it, I don't want to be killing things, because anything I kill now, I'll just have to re-kill when the tide resets it all, which is, for me, and my skinflint ways. What the fuck? Eh? What the bollocks is this? What the bollocks is this? Huh? CM Games, why'd you take... There's a bridge right there. Why you take my things away from me? I used to be able to sneak around the edges of the map with no danger to myself. Now I have to go in the middle. Who is it who's asking if I was getting scared? I'm being forced. Being forced to play the game properly. How very fucking dare you? We should have a look around here because more... So that's where we were. Yeah, right? That's got to be a bug, surely. Because normally if you're starting to approach the boundaries of the map, you get that mist effect. Not just complete fucking darkness. Bastard. So that's been changed as well. That used to be like a little bit of a point of interest up there. So... Right. Right. This is all looking great. All looking nice and familiar. That's what we want. We like familiarity, and I've played these games before. So, as I said, this is one of the things that's quite exciting to me as well, is not... Is it that I know what I'm doing in this game for the most part, but things have changed and there are new things. There's a particularly nasty thing that unfortunately I couldn't help but skimming over, that's in the final area of the game that is going to be, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be fun. Going to be a lot of fun for anyone who has played that far into the game. Don't spoil it. I don't even see that fucking dude. Ow. That's... Ah, you fucking... Where is he? Hello, darkness, my old friend. Ah, I see your flash. See the muzzle flash. Good. Where is he? Where is he? There he is. Right, one enemy's not too bad. I want to keep the kills down to a minimum. I don't know about you guys. So this is potentially going to make fighting in the dark an absolute fucking nightmare, because I cannot see anything. Ah, and here is the problem Hang on, wait, what? There's my bag. Here's potentially the problem of having both of those in the same place. Cool. So what we're going to have to do, and again, it's nice that we can do this on the fly, is let's take that off of there and let's put that on there. No, there shall be no screaming. We don't scream like girls in this. Not in the radius. I'm too familiar. I know this game like the back of my hand. Except I really fucking don't anymore. Yeah, that's what's supposed to happen. Okay, so it was because... So you can't edge the map at nighttime because it's completely fucking black. That doesn't feel right. That feels like a bug. There used to be quite a lot of cool shit up here, actually. Now there's just... this. Are you... Sin, come on now. You must be talking... You must be talking about a different stream. I don't stream in games. There is obviously a lot of difference between Standalone and PCVR. Obviously graphics and, you know, draw distance, mist, load times, and so on. But the only reason why I'm saying that there's differences at the moment between PCVR... no, I do scream from time to time. Yeah, there is proof. There are obviously going to be big differences. This wasn't usable previously. Interesting. I hear scrabbling. I hope it's not a lot of them. Now, the tide is... Oh, there he is, look. There's our man. Now, can you cross the water? I bet you can't. Why are you doing that? Oh, fuck. So there is... Oh, shit. There is a little bit... What the... What the... There we are. Right, let's try... I thought I... Wait, what? Did I not put the... Fuck. The fact that he gets his head really low and puts his arms up, I don't even know if that's a bug, but it's creepy as fuck. I love it. So the differences that I'm experiencing between the PCVR version and the Quest version so far, bear in mind, I haven't played the PCVR version since the last time I live streamed it. I've completed the game a couple of times in various guises, in its various stages, and yeah, no. What I did is I must have had another magazine there, and I put one of the PM mags into that, and it's obviously dropped to the floor. So, right, we do have to keep our eye on the tide. 5 hours. Now, the tide is now fatal in this game. I've said about this previously. I want... What the fuck was that? Yeah, no, I will do. What the fuck is that? Yeah, no, I might do. I want to skip so that I can see the actual radius and tide effects. Yes, we do come preloaded with excuses. It sounds like it's something... Hello, Silent. How we doing? It sounds like it's something over... Uh-oh. Cool. We're in trouble. Okay. Maybe not so much. So, the way... So, I don't know if I like that. I assume that they don't collide with trees anymore is a bug. Because that's how I like to deal with them. But the fact that they sit in front of you for a very long time now, makes them quite easy to deal with, which I don't know, I kind of liked having to run from them to a tree line to take them down effectively. Oh, CM Games, when will you get ladders right? There we go. What's that you say? Never? Oh, I can hear some burning. What's that? Soap. Again, I don't know. I don't think... No, it's not. Damn it, man. I don't think... Like, there is supposed to be assets in this building, but it looks like they haven't loaded up to my eye. I don't know. Because there's, like, things... What should be on tables, maybe. I don't know. Don't know. Right, let's just... Nice and calmly go down the stairs. Go and take a look at the old tide and how that works in a minute. But yeah, so my comparisons between this version, the Quest version, and the PCVR version, like, oh, this isn't here and that isn't here. Bear in mind the PCVR and the Quest version are not mirror opposites as far as content at the moment. They're, or mirror equal, or whatever the fucking term is. They're not the same. That works as well, doesn't it? They're not the same at the moment, and the reason being is, what I know is that we're missing one of the maps that's only just come out in PCVR land. I think that's one of the major differences. All of the things that I'm pointing out are things that have been changed, things that have disappeared, or things that have gone from when I last played the PCVR version. So it's not that there is probably going to be much difference between the PCVR version, other than obviously, you know, graphics and whatnot. But, you know, the fact that I'm wandering around in Into the Radius 2 on a standalone headset, while streaming it as well and getting what I hope is a reasonably good viewing experience, is beyond me. Especially with the, like, it feels like they haven't been rushed. They haven't rushed to get this out. They've got it to a decent standard. And you know what? What's happening all of a sudden when a developer puts a game out to a decent standard? They get really good reviews, and they get really good feedback, and they get really good free press coverage, because everybody wants to talk about a good VR game. And by not rushing it, you get all of that. There are two... What the fuck's going on here? Oh, can I light a cigarette off of that? And would it then be a cursed cigarette? Hang on. Sorry, chat. I've got to find out. I literally just put a cigarette in, didn't I? Where is it? I can see it, but it won't. Let me grab it. There we go. Come on. No. So is that supposed to be there? Like, again, these are those little details. If you're going to just put a fucking random flame in the middle of nowhere, I must be able to light my cigarette on it, which is potentially, that might be a bug. I don't even know. I don't know what that is. So, but again, hey, look, they've got a lot of kudos and a lot of points from me, particularly with how they've handled that teleporting mechanic. That was fucking great. Anyway, right, so how long have we got until Tide? Yeah, no worries, dude. Nice having you. And yeah, PCVR, I'm exactly the same. Fuck the cable. I want to be free, and also not only free from cable, but also trouble-free from hassle is the big one. Oh, there you go. That is the Tide. God, that was a bit fucking harsh, wasn't it? So, again, I'm hoping that that's something that they'll do, or that might have been because we're in the safe house. But when the Tide is starting to come in, this is what happens. Yeah, no worries, dude. Thanks for popping by. So we get this monochrome look. What fucking... Again, this isn't the game. This is definitely my Quest controllers. Come on, behave. What are you down there for? No, maybe don't stay there. Come on. Give me a minute. You know what? I don't think it is glued to my ego. You're not wrong. Let me just reset that controller because it doesn't look like it's coming back to life. There we go. Alright, won't be a sec. So what a great time to reset the controller that covers my fucking movement. Mistakes may have been made here, chat, if my controller doesn't come back on quickly enough. Now that beeping that you're hearing, shit. There we go. Save. Right. We're good. Even if we die, we're fine. Right. I've got my left hand back. I can now move. So that, just in case you were wondering, that lovely sound is to let us know, if we didn't visually already know, that the tide's almost fucking... Stop it. That the tide's almost here. What happened in the PC version, it was a gradual change to this. So when it gets to that 3-hour mark, the colour starts being sapped out of the level almost. Now, we obviously haven't got quite as good effects over on the old Quest 3. I'd like it to be like a gradual change as opposed to what we saw in there where it was just a shift. But that might be because we were in a safe house. As long as we are past this door, the tide will not affect us. So we are safe from the changes, from the death of the tide if we are inside a safe house. Oh, and these work now. That's nice. Good. Good. So yeah, and then what we'll do, because I'm sure Doc wants to add something to the count at some point today, is let's go piss about with the tide. So how long have we got left? 1 hour and 50 minutes. So if we sleep for an hour, well, that's not quite an hour, is it? Well, yeah, it's 50 minutes. And then we'll go and stand outside and see what happens, see if it gets worse. I don't think it's going to, but we shall save here so that we can definitely get back inside. And then should be good to go. So we've got 53 minutes. And as you can see as well, that timer to me looks like it's ticking down almost 30 seconds per second. So this is what I was talking about being careful with your time in the radius. You don't want to be doing all of your tasks and all of your busy work. Oh, we need to make sure we get that on the way out. And the sound effects, I know that fucking disaster is coming. Again, I don't know if you guys can hear that or not, but it sounds fucking great. The other thing as well is draw distance wise, because everything is fucking monochrome. The draw distance is all of a sudden amazing. I can see really, really far. So there's a possibility that they added the mist effects, not just for ambience but not just for performance enhancing, but also for the ambience, which, yeah. Happy days. That means that there's potentially more for them to do and more for them to give. But let's have a little wander around, get the count started as well. Whilst oh, is it starting to get darker? It is. Oh dear. And to be fair, I'm using this to scout ahead as well. Again, I've been here, I've gone through all of this, but it would be nice to see if there's any changes. There's a military checkpoint here. Don't know where he is. Yep. Fucking safety, bastard. Okay, so there's a little bit of stuttering in... God, he was looking very Canadian, wasn't he? Right, we've caused enough trouble. I want to actually die to the radius. Oh, there you go. So, there we go. That's what happens. You were killed by the tide, and then everything returns back to normal. I wanted to see that. That is, again, for me, one of the areas that they need to improve. There needs to be a little bit more to the tide than just grey colour, snap to grayscale, and then dead. There needs to be a little bit more than that. Like, I really liked the effect that the Radius used to have previously, where the outskirts of the level slowly close in on you. I don't know, they probably won't do that. Right, so, there you go. Our obligatory one death out of the way for today. Let's skip ahead an hour so that we miss the tide. What are we on now? Yep, that's it. Cool. And then this will return everything to colour. Hang on, wait, no, hey, whoa. I didn't say 4 o'clock, I thought we said 2 o'clock. So this was a problem previously as well. The clock didn't do what you wanted it to. Oh man, now we're later than I thought it was going to be. Anyway, right. Ah, fuck. So is that like new spawns? Animation on that guy's really good, though. Ah, you fucker. Is there more out there? Oh, God. Willie. Oh! See? He's stuck to the house. Hang on, are you still alive? No, fuck off. So he stuck to the house. This is how I learnt to deal with spawns, because creepers rather. They came. What? What's screeching? They came up to you really, really quickly. Oh, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure I've got time to do this. They came up to you really, really quickly. They came up to you really, really quickly, and then they stopped in front of you, and they launched at you quite quickly as well. None of this, like, really delayed before they attack animation-y side of things that we now have, which, I don't know, I kind of like being able to deal with them both ways, if I'm honest. But, 2 ways to deal with them is better than 1, right? Right? Cool. Full that. Let's remember to put that there this time. We haven't actually used our shotgun. And bags on left side. Good, good, good. Yeah, I want to reach over my shoulder for that. Good. And now we are going to see what the fuck we're out here for. So... okay, equipment delivery. Use the map to get the location and pick up the UMP-NC amplifier and then bring it back. We don't really want to be going up here just yet because there's a lot of creepers between us and there. Let's go and nab that quick, and then I think we'll call it on today. Because remember again as well, not only have the enemies respawned between us and there, but also the loot has as well. Now, I know we didn't find a massive amount, but there is some looting to be had. And if this is... ooh. If this is the same as it was previously as well, I'm talking about the old into the radius, the locations of some of the anomalies should have changed also. Right, so all of this isn't here, which... but that is... might have missed that last time. Interesting. Did the tide actually reset anything? Or there is a possibility that this up here, because it's a point of interest, is like a static drop, as in there will always be things there, but they don't come back with the tide. That is completely possible. But the way... a way that we can test. Oh, it's you. Oh, you shitbag. Can we actually get back? I hope we can get back. Well, money, money, money. That's... Shush! Everybody shush! It's bad enough. Bad enough for that, all these crazy sound effects. So I am starting to feel the starter a little bit here. Again, don't know how bad it is in headset. It's, you know, I can live with this. I also take solace in the fact that, again, part of this, because I haven't really played it I haven't touched the game at all. Fuck. Oh yeah, I can jump now, can't I? Oh fuck. I always forget you can jump now. Couldn't do that. On into the radius. I take solace in the fact that obviously I'm live streaming this, and you know, casting it is going to, as I'm always talking about, take a bit away from the top end of what the headset can do as far as performance is concerned. Long story short, if I wasn't streaming this, I don't think I'd be getting half the stutters that I am getting. But you know, again, it's one of those excuses that we come pre-made with on this channel. That noise off in the background in the distance, I believe that's the little cowbell things as well. Right, I've got 2 places that I want to check, and then we're gonna go where we're supposed to be going, grab this item for the quest, try not to get our shit pushed in with creepers. So yeah, there was a loot item up here, but now there's... Okay, maybe I missed these before. Or maybe those are the new loot items, in which case that's terrible. There's the potential that the tide isn't working as intended at the moment as well. That is a possibility. So, right, let me just grab a quick drink. What we at? 2 hours. I tell you what, the battery's still doing alright. I'll quick check and make sure it is actually doing... Yes, doing what it's supposed to be doing. So my battery hasn't gone down again since I said about it the first time, which is... bodes well. So, because you do get some games out there that are very, very power intensive and seem to smash through batteries a lot quicker. And they also then, for me anyway, especially when I'm streaming, seem to overheat the device at a quicker rate as well. And obviously even that can have negative effects. Yeah, no, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. I'll deal with that. You can have crackers. I'll treat me to some crackers later. So, I think we got that one last time. So, it looks like Ash is coming back. But I don't know about... maybe. Again, I don't know where they may have changed a lot of the locations and a lot of the things that I used to know where they are, and now I don't. Right, we can cut across here. This is the... house that we're supposed to be going to. Right, is the safety off this time? I think that's live. I couldn't even tell you with a shotgun, but these guys will. Shit. Shit. Cool, we're live. No pouch dip. No pouch dip. Oh, did want to check something else quick as well. Oh, chat. How's the timing doing? Is everything still in sync, or has it fallen behind a lot? the old gunshot. The flash to bang ratio, I expect a game like this, it will fall behind. I mean, I expect any quest game for it to fall behind, but if someone in the chat can say, yeah, it's still synced up, or no, it isn't, there'll be a couple of shots for me to make here, I would imagine. Hello, Sim. Yeah. It's alright as in it's bang on, Zane, or it's like a little bit behind, but that's what I was fucking talking about. Little bastards. Now, if there's one, there's probably going to be more. And previously, if there's more, they make a chopping of scissors noise. So if you come into a house... Shh. Okay. Or maybe when we get back to base, I'll do a quick on-off just to make sure. But yeah, radius. Oh, cool. No, that's 3 of you. Nope, then I won't do. Do keep on top of that for me, though. It's the one thing that I would ask of you guys, is that, because I can't tell, basically. So if it starts falling out, and then it's not something that I can correct afterwards, after the stream's ended either, so I'd rather connect it. No, it's not in this one, or it wasn't. That's not to say that they won't add it at some point in the future, but it's currently not in this one. Well, we're getting lots of... Sorry. We're getting lots of... M9 back. Oh, no, of... Chris, you're quite right. I don't. I don't know. I think, again, memory never does serve in these situations. I think the whole Katya thing was added quite late in the game. If there is Katya in this or not, I don't care. I really don't care. Story has never been something that I'm interested in this. It's all I need to know is... Oh, I'm sorry. Was that your fucking cracker? Mine now. That's new. That guy did not like me eating. It was on the floor. You deserve everything that you got. Ooh, look, spoon. Yeah, that's new. It seemed like that guy got triggered by the fact that I took his fucking cracker. Or maybe it was because I got close enough to this. So... But yeah. But you get your liberty, yeah. Yeah. As I said, I like, you know, in these kind of games, what is the story for me that's being told is enough. I don't need it forced down my throat. I've got no problems with them adding more story-wise to the game, or even things that you can. What? That you can... Why is everyone why are you getting pissed off with me looting your shit? I don't like this now, chat. They come back and it's almost like I'm fucking being told off from beyond the grave for taking all of their shit. Don't like it at all. This like kind of feels like stealing now, as opposed to just a healthy dose of looting. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. This is cool. Look at that. Not you. Oh, then I could take that home, eh? If only I could take that home. Right, it's getting pretty late. I do find that the nighttime side of things... Oh, actually, yeah, forest is quite dark, quite early. And I'm getting pretty hungry. Chat, let's... Is there any missions that we can nick whilst we're here? No, they're all the way up there. Oh, I turned my... That's what I thought. I thought that was something behind me. Yeah, just in case anyone was wondering. You do have a big old fucking light. Big old fucking light on top of your thing now. It's a bit difficult to press. You have to... As opposed to trigger it, you have to, like, stab your hand into it. But you get a big old fucking flashlight. which gives away your position nicely to the enemy. It's actually great for doing this like close quarters searching. So we've got plenty of things to loot around here before we go home. What we'll do is we'll do this little bit, and then we'll go home, hand in that mission, and see if we get anything more for Peninsula, because Peninsula, everything will have respawned now, and I'd like to be a little bit better armed before I go dealing with all of that bollocks, but might not have a choice. I fucking love all of these sound effects. Look at that mess. This is what we're here for, chat. All the loot. So how's the... because I'm getting a little bit here and there. How's the stuttering on your guys' end? Because I don't want to be streaming this if it's like fucking unwatchable. I know this area struggles particularly whilst I'm streaming. So, which is why I was going to try and stay out of it until the first couple of updates, potentially, where they might be able to optimize things even further. Proper. Can I... oh, I wonder if I can climb it, actually. I mean, I don't think there's anything up there, but... ooh, shit. That's because of jump on exfil. Ah, stop it. Ooh. Ah, free crackers as well. Ah, I was almost up there. I mean, it'd be just like... can you climb these? It'd be just... thanks, Vaughn. Alright. You can go up there a little bit, but not too much. I know. What a weird suggestion, Chris. Why would I use the step ladder to get up? Fucking idiot. No. On this channel, we jump on benches and then jump into trees. That's how we get up. That's how we get our kicks. Where is it? I definitely had it previously. I mean, to be fair, I don't think... there is a drawer up there, though. Oh, fuck off! That needs to stop. They've made it so that you press right thumbstick in for the menu. I always think that that's a bad idea in these kind of games. We got up there previously. Let me back up there. Right, I'm not going to spend all my time trying to jump into a fucking tree. Let's get back. Get what ill-gotten gains we have back into the box, and then we'll push into those. We'll push a little bit further, see how the performance goes. And there was a lovely skip. Hello, Cyber. I think so. Yeah, hello Cyber, welcome to the stream. And yeah, the tablet makes things a lot more convenient, but it's also because of obviously what the shit is going on here? It's also because of obviously the difference in timing as well, you know. Advancements have been made. God, if going through that led to a different area, that would be fucking great. Like a little secret. If you go through the doorways in a correct way. Well, see, the reason why they put the unstuck into the game, as I understand it, is because we didn't have the ability to jump in the first game. Now we do. So a lot of... ooh, all the flavors. A lot of the unstuck functionality is kind of cured by jump, but yes, I also miss unstuck. Thing is, with the state that the game is in at the moment, they really should have that in to begin with, and then take out later as, you know, those sort of problems are quashed. There might potentially be a little bit on this side. Any trolls under here other than me? No? Good. Yeah, I always thought that this was a placeholder. It's so if you asked me, like, you know, what's the one thing that you miss from Into the Radius, because Into the Radius 2 has got a lot of things right. It definitely feels like an upgrade in nearly every single department, and there's one big thing that I miss. Oh, I'm just changing battery, by the way, if anyone's timing, so that I've gone through. Oh, so my battery was lying to me earlier, so I've gone through a battery and my headset is still fully charged, but obviously this is a Quest 3 proper battery, in 2 hours while streaming, which is pretty good actually. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. I thought this one was going to be a power monster. The one feature that I really wanted back from the original Into the Radius that has not made it into the Radius 2, and it might just be because of the development, is this. Previously, you had to leave your base and then go through areas to get into further areas, and then various things had those little checkpoints that you could get, so you could get back, you could fast travel to further into the game. And I used to really like that because it almost then meant that, like, you were planning an excursion as opposed to what it feels like now of just dropping into maps. Now, that being said, the maps are a lot fucking bigger this time round, so they may have, I believe they've done it purposefully because it might be quite fucking choresome to go through, you know, the size of the map that they're going for now. I really should have been a little bit more careful with my packing. I do wonder as well how much performance drop, excuse me, we will see. Oh, fuck it, I'll do all this later. How much performance drop we'll see with all of my hoarding. Oh, man. Is that in my bag? Oh, good. There you go. Take your crummy radio. So that gets us supply credits, and security points are the things that you go towards raising your security level with. So, Peninsula, UMPSC, Amplifier. Cool. So we have got something to do. Yeah, it is in early access, but then the thing is, I can kind of counter my own point by saying, like, you kind of do have to plan your route across forest because it's that fucking big. But I don't know, maybe they could bring it back, maybe they will, maybe they won't. I don't think they're going to. I think part of that as well was to make sure that it could work well on the quest. It also cuts down on loading times between levels, because you go to one level, do your thing, come back and load, whereas going through an excursion you have to go through several loading screens to get there, and I know devs hate putting loading screens in front of you. So right, I'm trying to look away also, but there are things that we do need here. So yes, I know you're hungry, we get it, I will take that. Put that up there, and that up there. It was. That was definitely one of my favourite new features, was the teleport mechanic that we now have, and finding those quick routes. Actually forgot we took food out with us. We will need that later. 20, 30. Okay, we've got plenty of ammunition. Don't need that. Yeah, well, it's gonna I'm sorry, Chris, it's gonna fucking have to, mate. This is how we do things on Into the Radius. Did you not know? This is what keeps me going back into the Radius and getting missions done, but dumping all the stuff on the floor. If you want to see me tidy my base, you can either A, wait until I stream next time, or B, when I finish the stream, I'll spend some time chatting with you guys, the bit that I edit off after I finish, and we'll tidy it all up. Isn't that incentive for you guys to watch another 2 hours of me fucking about, that I'll then clean all of that up for you? Thing is, I always did this so that I could get more done in the stream, and then I found that everybody sticks around just as long as in the stream as when the stream's ended, so I don't know. It just keeps me more busy and showing more of the game off, because I suppose the other thing as well is I see every other streamer, they'll come back and meticulously sort all their base out. I want to try and give more jump scares and more action and more creep, show the game off a little bit more. I'm going to do that a lot, ducking and not meaning to. So essential artifact S348. So this is why we hoard artifacts. Or are these particular ones? No, those are particular ones. Well, yeah, there is that as well. I mean, don't get me wrong. Yeah, unfortunately, there's people that I will lose because they'll look at it and go, oh, fuck this guy, I'm triggered, I'm gonna go wash something, or I'm gonna go and tidy something now, and that's fine, though. It is still in this game. I like that. What great little touch. No smoking at the Explorer facility. Fucking stub your fag out on the sign. Excellent work. Right, let's have a little ammo check. Oh, look at that. Isn't that great? We forgot to put our magazine in our pistol again. This one magazine life is not favouring us. It's really not. I'm going to have another check before we go out. It feels weird that you can't get more. So the way that it works in this one is the same. You you hold trigger. Cheers, Zane. When you're pointing at something, you get a circle round it. You then hold trigger to target it, and then press grip, and it comes to your hand. Yes, you can just pick things up, but this way it's quite a good looting experience. I think that trigger grip is quite good when you get it. It feels nice. It feels good. It feels natural to loot that way after you've been doing it for a little while as well. So the trigger kind of locks onto the object, and then grip brings it to you, and it feels right. And Into the Radius can kind of get away with it because the gravity's all fucking backwards and weird here at the best of times anyway. So, right, what did we need? I wanted to have another look. Where's the fucking GSH? That is not a GSH. That is also not a GSH. Do any of the magazines... So it looks like a PM mag in that it's exposed. Like that one. But it's not that one. And it's not that one, or that one, or that one. And this is the 9... See, the problem is as well, this is the 9x18 section. So if it's not here, well, it's not going to be in the 9x19 section because that's a different section. Or there... Is it here? Why would they put it down here? That would break my fucking heart. Nope. And it's not going to be in any of these either. So I wonder why that is, because this isn't a particularly great weapon system. I wonder if it's so that you, like, the disadvantage of not staying on the PM for longer. Because that is definitely a better weapon, but I can't buy more mags for it, which seems weird, but kind of in a good way, I guess. Maybe it's an oversight. Maybe they left the GSH in, or maybe they replaced the GSH with the Fort. I thought both were in. They're not... CM Games have never been the sort of company to replace things. They'll just add more. Right, we need... Polly needs more crackers. What is the difference between these then? Quick fill up in just 2 bites. So I think it is convenience. Can I eat your crackers before I buy them? No shoplifting. Damn. Right, so we've got a full one of those. We've got a decent amount of those. We'll buy them. Do we need to? Yep. Fucking massive cracker habit. Come on. Yummy. Right, let's we'll take one out with us. Again, these don't weigh much, but you should always go out with the bare minimum of stuff, because it just then leaves more weight left over for the good loot that we need, as opposed to taking more out there than we actually need. It's official. It's official. That's too many. Again, these don't even weigh that much, but you find plenty whilst you're out there. And again, if I find that I'm using more than 2 or 3 of those, I'm probably in a situation where I'm, you know, bitten off more than I can chew anyway. Right, let's see. One of the complaints that I do know about this game is that a lot of people were... Yeah, I did start out high. It's all these crackers. A lot of people were complaining that the tide is... It's too punishing with, you know, trying to sleep out the night cycle, which I'll tell you now, us questies are going to have to, because it's dark out there, and that's not the problem. It's the fact that the enemies don't fucking glow like they do in PCVR land. Seems to become a reoccurring theme at the moment, where PCVR get all of this fucking vision, and we get nothing. Absolutely nothing. Right, that's definitely set for 6 o'clock in the morning. Bang. Okay, that is working then. Maybe I just fucked it up previously. Cool, right. Another day. Another chance to loot. Like, the reflections in this game. Like, you know, it'll be all tricks and effects, but look at that. You can see, and that's from these lights up here. Or, like, trying to trick you that it's from those lights in there. Hello? I don't suppose you've got an airdrop for me, have you? Okay. Cheers then. Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be an airdrop. Okay, cool. Anyone got a flare gun? That'd be nice. Right, oh, we did lose a little bit of our... More stamina we have, and less yellow we have, so more blue, the more we can sprint, basically. Fistful of ash, ash for cash. Yeah, no worries, dude. We'll be over reasonably presently for your stream tonight, because I'd like to do this over the course of a good few streams. It's just easy for me to do. I might do some extra ons as well. But yeah, I don't know if you guys would be interested in watching me piss around on Jedi Outcast. I used to fucking love that game. Me and a friend used to play that 2-player cooperative and 2-player versus, and just trying to create duels, and it was so good, so very good. And I do love a good Star Wars game. So, and it looks great. It looks really good. I don't think you ever needed hand-to-hand combat in the first game. I didn't really interact with it, although throwing knives were quite useful. A game like this, I don't think it needs it, but I'd imagine it'll work its way into the game at some point anyway. Oh, hang on. What was, doesn't have co-op, but no, that's fine. I wasn't planning on getting, yeah, I wasn't planning on getting the friend that we used to do all the lightsaber dueling and pissing around to look good. That wasn't my intention. The reason why I like the idea... Oh no, I do. I would definitely take... yeah, in fact, it didn't have cooperative. It just had versus mode in that game. But yeah, as you said, the VR mode doesn't have it. But I suppose you could kind of play cooperative, because you could play on the same team. You could play team-based modes in it. But yeah, it was very good. Whiled away many hours. In fact, funny thing, I can't remember if it was Academy or Outcast. It might have been Outcast. That was one of my very first Xbox Live experiences. When I had an Xbox and I had Jedi Outcast and we got the internet, I know, right? And then I was like, oh shit, if I can get the cable from all the way over there to all the way into my room and connect it, I can go online. And I remember buying 15 fucking meters of Cat 5 and running it all the way through my house. My mum and my brother were so pissed off. They were constantly tripping over it. So it was hilarious. For me, obviously. Hello, Beard. How we doing? I prefer, if I remember rightly, I preferred Academy, because Academy was the one where you could go dark side and fucking force choke and lightning people, and I've always been a big fan of that. Right, here's the fucking danger zone, and we know now. Ooh, a ladder. We know now that the fucking creepers are just. It's a trap. It's not fair. This is not fair. I don't feel like we wreathed ourselves in glory there. I really don't. Oh fuck, there's more. I mean, manly scream. Insert manly scream. JPEG here. Right, this is probably considered a waste. Hold still, you little shit. They get really... The problem with that is because I've got this lamp on, they're obviously designed to do it as well. They get close enough that it makes target identification really fucking difficult. Especially at night. Fuck this game. So manly. Yes, but I won't. So that does give me... I want to keep the difficulty on default, because we're only playing it on normal at the moment. But there is time for hard, but it's just going to make things less convenient and... more it basically just makes the game more grindy, and enemies will obviously take more damage. That's the other point. I know that you can increase the amount of time of the tide. I feel like they had the tide right to begin with, because then the tide becomes not just something that's going to happen eventually, but it feels more oppressive and more of a threat, and I do like that in this game, the oppressive nature and the threat nature of it. I don't know, because you've only got 3 days between each tide, and if you understand how the tide works, you are under pressure, and I like that. Yes, I'm strange, I know. But those of you who don't, and you see this as more of an exploration game, you can actually turn enemies off and make the tide so that it's, yeah, as Beard was saying, up to 5 days. Ooh. Running Man would be amazing. Running Man would be amazing. I do like Running Man. Fantastic film. If they do a VR game of it, I will definitely be the game show host. I'll voice him. Oh dear. Yes, yeah, I wouldn't... You definitely... Yes, you can turn enemies off and just loot. Yeah, I'll show you. I'll briefly go through it, and then you can potentially go back and have a look of your own accord. I probably should have mentioned that a long time ago, actually, Kim. So there's your Iron Man mode, which basically means that you can't manually save or load. You have to rely on the auto aim system, the auto save system. The game does have, when you die, if you can get back to where you were, you can retrieve most of your stuff. You can change the amount of loot in the game. You can change rewards. I've talked about these in the old Into the Radius. Unfortunately, damage from enemies can be increased, subtitle, or decreased for that matter. What happens on death? You only drop your backpack and keep all your weapons in your rig, or you can have so you drop all. Sale price, hunger. Damage from anomalies can be set to very low, so you're not dying all the time to anomalies if that's your problem. Random anomaly density, that can be changed. The tide interval can be increased so that you have a lot of time to actually go out and loot. Item durability, you can turn player location on the map on and off. I like that because then you actually have to have an idea of where you are and nav, and there's the possibility of getting lost, and that's always fun. Enemy vision distance and hearing distance, if you wanted to play stealth, could be set to very low. Amount of enemies, no enemies can be set, but we can't go higher than normal because I don't think the game can take it. So yeah, if the thing is, playing this game without enemies, I wouldn't know why you are here. It's not exactly what I would call a beautiful game, but the looting experience is good. But part of the looting is to be ready for the combat, and I find the combat particularly great in this. However, if you're playing it with no enemies with the intention of then adding them in later as you get more familiar with the game, then that's a thing. I was on my fucking soapbox, you prick! Fuck's sake. I would love some sights for this at some point. Okay, that's something that I just heard that's been added as well. There's actually audio feedback when you score hits, and it was quite loud. I don't know if you heard it, but it's like a noise, and that's quite nice. He had, right? Bricks. Into the Radius think they're all that. Coming in here, interrupting my monologues. Bastards. Soapbox interrupted. Minus 10 charisma. Yeah. It would allow. I mean, the thing is as well, anybody who's looking at this and thinking like, oh man, fuck this game, I can't do that by myself. It's a shame that it's only 2-player cooperative, but again, that's one of the uses that I would like to get out of this game. Oh, looks like textures are missing here. This is a nasty area as well. But you know, I'd love to come in with some of you guys and play this game. We may stream it, or I'll try and do what I can in my free time, especially if you've like never played with me on anything before, or you know, this is your first time in the Radius. If only I could get. Oh, I keep forgetting about that. If only I could get CM Games to, I don't know, create me a paid-for position where I could be an Into the Radius guide and just play Into the Radius all day and take tourists, I mean new players, out and, you know, show them the way. Oh, I don't know, $5 an hour? I could do $5 an hour. That's quite low. I think that's quite low rate. I think. Very low. So this, unless I missed these, it looks like they're all back. You're a problem. You were a problem previously. Also, when the tide goes, some of the anomalies in previous Into the Radius games, some of the anomalies are set. Others are like static ones. They will always be there. And this again can also be changed in the options. So if you want to know where every single anomaly is, you can do that by changing random anomalies off. I like there being a change in the field because, you know, for me it does what those roguelike games that I'm always banging about on does. Yes, I know the play field, but I don't know all the elements within it. Another thing that I like, yes he does. The other thing that I like about it as well, this is all proper fuck, that's awesome. The other thing that I like about it as well is is all right, fine, I'll just be silent then, shall I? The other thing that I like, oh man, all this talk of me being quiet, I've lost my train of thought. I'm gonna go and loot now, sulk in this shed. Ooh. Hey, loot always makes me happy, especially when it's good loot as well. These are all worth quite a bit and we will need them soon. Anyway, yeah, fucking whatever I was saying, tour guide bollocks. It did derailed. Broke me. Oh yeah, I was talking about random anomalies. Long story short, I like the idea of random anomalies. Same playing field, but different. And again, it was something that I liked about Into the Radius is that different enemies in different locations when the tide hit, more enemies spawned in different locations when you accepted some of the tasks. I know you all do. Hey, look, I give all of you lot shit. I expect it in spades in return. But yeah, that random element and that random nature, I don't mind having a familiar game that throws randomness to me. Like Alien Rogue Incursion did it well. I got interrupted whilst I was monologuing, Ben, and yeah, almost horrific results. Hey, look, I picked my thread back up. Oh, this is not a good place for us to be. Oh, we can make that. We can make that. Breathe in. Hey, loot. Hup. Oh, fuck off. I don't like... It's a trap. This is a bullet. Ah. Right, so they're connecting to things, not trees. Okay. There's a lot more trees around than there are fucking things. But yeah, that's the easy way to deal with them. You don't even have to worry about them or time them. You just make sure that you are near objects, and when they're ready to leap, you put the object between you and them. It did used to work on trees previously, now it fucking doesn't. Yeah, I am not liking the fact that the option button is on the right thumbstick. That's starting to get up my nose. Again, it's only because I haven't played this enough to become familiar with the buttons, and it doesn't work like that. Ooh. Well, look, as long as all of these really harsh reviews are 5-star ones, hey, I can take the criticism, it's fine. I mean, it's true as well, so there is that, the best kind of criticism. Weren't we supposed to be doing a mission? I feel like we were supposed to be doing something. Let's have a look. Okay, we're getting closer. I'm just having a wander in all my old haunts. All of the little places that I know have little bits and bobs of loot, whilst desperately trying to stay away from train station. Because train station is fucking death. These are the new lightning anomalies. They occasionally go invisible as well. They used to be a lot worse than that as well. They used to spend huge amounts of times invisible, and I, for one, used to like that, because it then meant that they could sneak up on you, and then... It was fucking horrible. Absolutely horrible. Exactly like it should be. I like that effect as well, where it kind of almost did the RoboCop fucking zoom in on my location. That was... Look at that. That's fucking great. I mean, I have got Quest Pro controllers, so that's part and parcel of not having stick drift. The other way, if you... it depends on what you have. If you have Quest 2s, I could potentially help you by telling you what you can do. But yeah, controller kits is the long and short of it. Fuck me, platforming in these sort of games should not be allowed. Oh, that's one of the ones that we need, isn't it? Oh, it's lovely and egg-like. Right, let's put that one there so we can get it back out again. Right, so that's one done. I fucking hate jumping in VR games, I really do. Ooh. Ooh, I think that's new. Right? Yeah, I'll fucking talk 'em back. Talk 'em back straight. Oh dear. If only it wasn't true. Right. Where's the other one? Because you wanted 2. You people wanted 2, didn't you? Oh, it's in there. Oh, good. Oh, good. Right, how much light have we got? We've got plenty of light left. Let's have a little bit of a looty. Let's go to some places that we're not supposed to go to yet, like all of this fucking map. Not wearing any body armor at the moment, or helmet. I'll probably refrain from a helmet during this playthrough as well, because I think they all, in some way, shape or form, like, impede the view. So... Daddy voice. Hello, Darius. No, not... Oh, is that Darius, Darius? Hello, Darius. Is that Darius from Into the Radius team? And no, not yet. I daren't yet. This is enough. For now. Ooh. Aha, aha. Might have come on too strong with Darius. I fucking doxed him straight away. Might be a completely different guy. Although it does all sound CM Gamesy. Seen Darius is one of the or there is a guy called Darius who's one of the developers on the forums. Different Darius then. Never mind. No, not yet. Not yet. I want to... I've played the cooperative experience a little bit. I played with a guy who's got another really good channel. Oh, not that mine's good, but a guy who's got a channel and does like Into the Radius content and various VR content called The Finance Guy. We had a good laugh. We had a good laugh playing through the cooperative, but there were a lot of problems. Desyncing being the main one. Items doubling up and tripling up every time you died, and there was just a lot of problems. However, that was many iterations back, and I kind of got to that point where I was like, I'm not that interested in the cooperative mode until I've like exhausted the single player. But you know, where I am interested in the cooperative mode is playing it with potentially with you lot. So maybe on stream, maybe not. We'll leave that for a little while. But yeah, I can't see the I can't see. What's Bandit Trail doing? I keep hearing that name being mentioned. I'm sure it said that somebody or someone was a bot. I can't see the cooperative being much further ahead than where it was previously. I mean, it definitely won't have taken a step back, I can tell you that much. So... yeah, I don't want to lose that. I wanna rinse this for all the tension that I can get out of it before I start looking. Is this poisonous water? Trying. Oh. Oh look, we can go in this water. That's good. I hope there's nothing under it. Can probably drown. No, not now. I'm having a swim. Oh shit, it's getting deep. I want this. Is there anything in here? Look at this. Like, this is the shit that the devs do with this game. Free fucking shotgun. This is most likely going to be one of those static spawns that I was telling you about, very akin to the secret stashes. So this one will be worth noting because that's a free shotgun, which once cleaned up will sell for a decent amount, and a load of buckshot, which will fucking get used. I don't really see the point of having these if the things fit in here, but we are going to get to the point where there's going to be... Why is it splashing so? We are going to get to the point where that's not a thing. So just in case anyone was wondering, and for me as well, that's where that is in the map. No, it's just... It's a healthy green glow. Not to be confused with one of those healthy radioactive green glows. No, no, no. Oh. Ah. I thought, like, I do think there's more areas that should be openable. Like, that could have stairs in that lead down to something. So, but those lock used to be quite rare. But again, maybe it's because I wasn't checking buildings enough. No, thank you. Can we not have any... Can we not wish for tentacle fucking hentai dreams within my Into the Radius streams, please? But yeah. Yes, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm finding that in the single player, but again, I'm putting a lot of that down to the fact that I'm streaming it at the same time. And I know that that takes... No, then... Oh, K2 the kink. No, they're not handcuffs, Kim. Fuck's sake. Kim's like, are they handcuffs? Oh, I'm buying it now if it's cooperative. Oh, fuck's sake. K2 the kink. Right, we need... Oh, you shot back! That's really annoying! Are you not gonna let me grab it? Oh, did I just need to come here? I didn't need to do anything. Did I need to do anything? I'm really hurt now. Right. I need one of those. I thought it was here. It's not. Check the second sensor. If not this one, it must be the next one. Ah, right, okay. So it gives you 2 locations on the map. One of them will have the sensor, so I believe... The sensor's fucking right there, dude. Are you gonna fucking kill me, you bastard? Right, hang on, I hate doing this, but I know that that red can be really fucking annoying. So, right, let's just drop a save here and see what we can fucking do here. So this is the potential problem with random anomalies. Aren't I supposed to do something with that? It's clearly over. Previously, you were supposed to... Ow! Fucker. It was... Yeah, I'll bet. I think I know what you're talking about as well. So, yeah. But please don't spoil it, because it's one of those things where I saw it in patch notes a long time ago, and it sounds cool as fuck. But, yeah, I figured it would be very good. Right, is that our other one? Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, they've got... at least the front end of the game is very playable without streaming. But, you know, I expected the back end to be a bit, you know... Again, this is part of the reason why they need to set the expectations of this game by saying, yes, it's in early access, but by making it substantially cheaper than if you were to wait and buy the full game. And again, as I've said in previous streams and prior to this stream as well, part of the reason why I think quite strongly about that is, for me, what are we supposed to be doing there? Another artifact. Ugh. I didn't see any other artifacts. Let's go... Oh, I can hear it though. Hang on. Is it on top? Or did we just walk fucking past it? Yeah, I'm quite passionate about the fact that, you know, because I don't want to see it inhabit in the VR world. I don't want to see it happening any game world. Hello! the whole... Oh, it's the... Up there? No, yeah. Yeah, I do know what you're talking about. I wish I didn't, but I do. I don't know anything about it, how it works or how it happens. Oh, there it is. But... Alright, let's pop that there. Doilies! Little doilies, look. Very cool. I can hear a scuttling. Yeah, I'll fucking bet. I'll fucking bet. Yeah, I have played ITR 1 extensively. Hello, Fearful. How are we doing? Welcome to the stream. I'll be honest with you, I'm up for playing cooperative with this, well, providing I can get you past my streamer insurance. And I know you from my chat. I'm up for playing this with pretty much anybody. Even if I don't know you from my chat, especially if you don't know this game, I will happily take you out here and introduce you to all the niceties of the radius, especially if I don't know you. There's a lot of entertaining things that I can do with people that I don't know from my chat. And then there's plenty of cool things that I can do with people that I am, and then we can meet in the middle somewhere among all of that. What were we saying? But yeah, the long and short of it, dude, is the multiplayer. Multiplayer is not there. So, let's have a quick sprint over there and see what's popping, eh? Because I know where that's close to as well, which is another hot spot. Yeah, playing the cooperative the first time with me, unless I know you from my chat, would not be a very nice experience for you. It would be a great experience for me. And if you were wondering about the conditions of my streamer insurance, it's only you know, I think we're doing 18 and over, but we do have a check 21. Check 21 policy. I think it was the deer. Kim. God, fucking deer signs come up. Well, as I said, I don't think the cooperative is up to it yet. Oh, hello. I don't think the cooperative is up to it yet, so I wouldn't even... basically, the long and short of it, before I start streaming this with anybody, I'd need to test it extensively. Because it's the sort of game where if I don't test this extensively, I could plan an entire night of brilliance and live streaming, and it could go to absolute shit quite easily. So... Because like even this is I can tell that the deeper and deeper we're getting into this level, the more and more it's struggling. And yeah, and as I said, Darius has already been in and said, like, you know, basically what I'm saying is not a million miles away from it. Yeah, I figured it would. What's that noise now? What's that noise now? Yeah, there you go. Like, look at that. All that shit on the wagon as it's starting to warp and deform and all the ash on it. Fucking great. Right, let's... It's one of the things that did annoy me in the first few iterations of Into the Radius 2 was that you weren't able to, like, sneak up on enemies. No, the first game didn't, but then the first game wasn't as ambitious. The first game wasn't as ambitious as what this one's trying to be. That's new. Ah, you fucker.
Say goodnight.
Oh, shit. He's beyond any of us. Oh, I got him. Easy. Fuck. I'm doing these heals for you, chat, not for me. Because I'm getting my ass handed to me. No, no, no. Not yet, please, creeper. I'm reloading. Thank you. Oh, he's not a creeper. That's fine. That's a waste of a bullet. Cool. Oh, shit! I was literally about to say, and now we're clear to loot. We're clearly not. I haven't got my light on, and their target acquisition... And they're like fucking murdering me. Right, let's go and fucking get him. Fucking engage this, you dickhead.
Target in sight.
They're supposed to fucking announce their reloads, the bricks. Bastards. Absolute shower of bastards. Right, what was the objective? There. Let's do that, loot up, and get the fuck out of here, because this is dangerous, man. We can turn our light back on at least. Ooh, free stuff. And a spoon. That 360 omnidirectional special cereal edition spoon. You can literally, with that in your hand, you can eat cereal from any degree around you. Or at least that's how the marketing campaign goes, as I understand it. Same with the spanner. No bolt will ever be safer again whilst you have that spanner on your person. Oh, yeah. Got the ready brand. No, there isn't. Again, as I said, you know, these are... I think the knife was always in there, and then they added the Spetsnaz machete afterwards. Ooh. Ooh, that's looking quite intricate now. Look at this. That's fucking dangerous, isn't it? Okay, that looks great. So this area hasn't changed much. It's a little... No, this area is still the same. That's new. Used to be a bit of loot round here as well. That ladder's always been there, and there used to be an enemy on top of that. Lovely. Getting pretty heavy, though. Alright, so these are the, like, this is what I was talking about with Doc. Like, these are the fucking deaths that I won't count, because Into the Radius has never been a great game for climbing, and there's some climbing to be done, and it is quite treacherous. And then a combination of kind of like FPS drops and lagging and shit. Yeah, these are all those excuses that I come pre-prepared with. Now, I would be very annoyed if there was an enemy up here. Really very annoyed. I wouldn't put it past CM games, but I mean, that's where you'll get the jump scare and death out of me. Oh. Is that... Ah, good. Excellent. We were supposed to be up here. This is cool, though. Although, a bit laggy. There you go. Snipers among you. I should test. Vega will be happy. Hang on. Quick save. Oh, what's this? Oh, hello. Bigger. That one can go there. Yeah, I think it is a bit better. I wouldn't say easier. I think they've improved the system for climbing. Right, picked all that up. Hang on, let's just drop it. Save there. And then what I wanted to see is if I can get... Yeah, it probably would be easier with the light on, wouldn't it? See if I can get on the roof. To see, like, ones like that don't count, Doc. Sorry, Vega, you can't get on the roof. This is the other thing as well, is this is all the testing that I do in my free time. No, I don't think he did, actually. Yeah. Into the Radius 2 Assassin's Creed Edition. What the fuck? Don't know. Stop. What the fuck's going on there? Oh, you bastard. Why is it? What? What? What's happened here? Why has it put me down here and why are you here?
Say goodnight.
You fucking say goodnight. Hey, I tell you what, it would have been fucking dramatic. Play a little bit of music whilst you were climbing that particularly long ladder as well. Oh. Yeah, so I don't know what's happened there. I think it doesn't like me being up the top there and then reloading into the game, so it's basically unstuck me to the floor level is what happened there. So, right, I got the light back on though, so... the one thing that I will say is the light feels quite big and bright and has a good field of view, at least the lamp pack does, and then when I get the directional one that'll improve again. So I mean, that's probably bad news for you lot, great news for me, because I think it looks better than the original Into the Radius one did, and that's why I stopped doing looting at night when I was streaming. I love fucking looting. That's when the hilarity happens. And it's hyperly efficient as well. But obviously, if you guys can't see what's going on, well, there's no fucking point looting at night, is there? But yeah, the light seems particularly, just for a pocket lamp, the light seems particularly bright, and I like that. I like that a lot. I am not liking... Can you guys hear that? It's very cool, but I don't want to go... I've been in there before. I don't want to go in there anymore. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. So it looks like what they've done is as you come... I don't think that's just random music starting. As you come to various points of interest, different background ambience and tracks starts up. I don't want to be anywhere near that fucking place, thank you very much. Again, I can't tell yet. It's the first time I've heard that. It's like a click-clacking as well as the howling of people in the distance, and yeah, it's discouraged me from going anywhere near that fucking haunted house. I've been there 100 times. It's reasonably easy, but there's quite a lot of anomalies there, and yeah, because of a little bit of music, I'm not that keen. I'm not that keen anymore, if I'm honest. In fact, keenness has gone right out the window for visiting there. And to be fair, we've done... find the... Oh, that one's in Peninsula, so we don't even need to be there. Right, let's... I needed to finish off looting up there. Let's drop a save here. Get up here. Have a quick look, and then if there's nothing worth looting... Thank you, Vaughn. If there's nothing... Oh, there is stuff worth looting. Oh, there's quite a lot of stuff worth looting. Lovely, lovely. I was going to say, if there isn't stuff worth looting, I'll just save scum it to save time. Ooh, first chocolate bar! See, I told you we'd be able to live off the radius. Oh, yeah. Best time. Oh, we're just going to eat the chocolate bar packet and all. Oh no. Hey, look at that! Look at this! They actually drop the packet on the floor as opposed to Contractor's exfil approach where it's like, oh, we're down to the last bite. Better eat that fucking packaging too. Yum, 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 yum. Extra protein in that green plastic. Extra protein in that fucking plastic bag. No, you can't. You don't want to be selling those. Out of capacity? No! I forgot about that. So capacity is definitely a thing. It isn't just about weight anymore. There you go. Out of capacity. But we can still put it in our little belly pouch. Lovely! So yeah, this is why we need to upgrade our bags now. It's as much to do about weight. Oh, got you. Yeah, it says... Oh, God. Yep. Love it. We do love a belly pouch on this. Why is everything... Why is the light flashing? What the fuck? Stop it. Is that my... That makes things a bit easier, doesn't it? I don't know what that light flashing was about, but I'd rather be away from here now. I think we've had enough of this place. Fuck you guys, I'm going home. And run! I mean, Takamashiba. That's, what? Whose footprints are these in Japanese? Yes, I played the Metal Gear Solid Japanese edition demo when it first came out back on the PlayStation to fucking death. That some of the Japanese that I know is learned from that very fucking demo. Right. Excellent work, everybody. We didn't die on purpose, anyway, just to testing. There have been no close calls, no shenanigans. We have a bag full of loot. So I'm one battery down. I've got one of those attachable batteries, or I've got two of them rather, and I have my headset fully charged before I go into the stream, and then I've got two batteries on top of that as well to swap out. Yeah, we are going the right way. I was getting very worried then. Very worried. What's that? Oh. Ah. The one thing that... So... the more I play it, but again, I've got to temper this with I am streaming it. The more I play it, the it's... Yeah, no, they regular battery checks for swapping them over as well. The more I play it, as Darius has come in and reported, cooperative is not there. And the other level that has been added to this, whatever is after Forest, I think it's like, is it Outskirts? Or Pechorsk Outskirts or something like that. It's something like that. Or it might not even be that, actually. I don't know what the other area that is in the game is called now. But the cooperative isn't there, and I'm not going to say that you're not going to get any frame rates or stuttering as you are playing through the game when you're not streaming it, or if you're not like casting it or what have you, but I would imagine you would. This, you know, it's not picture perfect. They are pushing what the Quest can do. But there is currently a 15% discount, and if they're anything like they did last time with Into the Radius, there will be probably a 20 to 30% discount off in the next 4 weeks. So, the thing is, like, if you remember when I played it, I've got to hold that in my hand or in there. There we go. We need a bigger bag, chat. That's what we'll do during the downtimes, I think, as well as getting things sorted, and then we'll go and watch Decrepit go play some Doom. Yeah, it's not like they haven't been busy. There's been new guns added, the food mechanic is in here, the maintenance mechanic is in here. There has been one new map added for this. There's another map added for the PC, and that's coming across to this as well. they've done a lot. There's been new enemies added. There's been a lot of improvements made to the base. There's been a lot of things done with this game. So no, they have not been sitting on their hands. The one thing that I'd say is when I first, and now again, take this with a pinch of salt because I got given it for free. I was reluctant to take a copy as well because it was PCVR, but Into the Radius 2 and Alien Rogue Incursion are the two games that I made an exception for on the old PCVR. The other one would be Warhammer 40k. So, that guy's the guy who's saying doof is the same guy who said it in the comment. It's all right. It's fine. I don't think he's capable of communicating in any other fashion, so it's all good. Hey, look. What he doesn't realize is that by putting additional comments in the comment chat, unless it really pisses you guys off, it all helps with interaction on the stream, which then means that the stream gets pushed out to more people. So if he is trying to be insulting, he's only helping me, and those are the best kind of insults, aren't they? So right, so we've got a load of bits and pieces to tidy up. We've got a lot of bits and bobs to do. But yeah, as I said, if I'd have had to have paid £30 for this on PCVR, which I never would have done, and it was just what I had seen originally, I would have been mediocre about it. It was good, but it didn't have a lot. But I think a lot of content has been added, and I do think that it has definitely got to the point on PCVR where it's worth the price tag, and I think it's at that point on the Quest. But obviously we need optimization, we need it to run smoothly. I think it will run quite smoothly without me streaming it, as we have been told, though, in parts. So yeah, I am hopeful for the future of this game, and yes, as is being said, there is a long way to go in the development. And for the person that mentioned Into the Radius and the scopes being fucked, that was down apparently to Meta's one of Meta's upgrades to their systems, and that's had some sort of clash with it. They are going to try and go back in and fix it, though. So that's what I've heard on the grapevine as far as scopes are concerned. What a great bombshell to end it on. We will be very much continuing these adventures during the live stream. Will I be able to crash my headset live standalone? Possibly. This has been Into the Radius 2, running natively on the Quest 3. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.